You ever get that feeling that there's something you're supposed to be doing? Something unique that's just you? It's this little question that can just hang out in the back of your mind. Well, today, we're going to grab that question by the horns. We're going on a little expedition to find your inner compass so you can point it directly at your unique talent. Let's dive in. I mean, it's such a common feeling, right? You look around, you see people who just seem to have it all figured out, and it's so easy to think, okay, what about me? Where's my thing? It can seriously feel like your own potential is playing an expert level game of hide and seek with you. But here's the good news. You already have all the clues you need to win that game. Okay, so first things first, let's just tear up the old definition of talent. This is not about being some kind of Mozart or a once-in-a-generation genius. No way. It's something way more personal and, honestly, way more powerful. It's that sweet spot, that perfect blend of what you genuinely love to do and what you have the raw potential to be amazing at. And I promise you, everyone has. So where do we even begin this expedition? Well, we start by looking inward. I want you to think of your entire life, your experiences, your quirks, your interests, as a personalized map. And before you can explore any new territory out there in the world, you've got to learn how to read your own map. This first method is all about that, introspection.
Think about it. Every single experience you've had, every hobby you got obsessed with for 6 months, every type of problem that you actually like thinking about, these are not random dots on a page. They're clues. They are data points. Your past is literally a treasure trove of information about what makes you tick, what lights you up. We just have to learn how to see the pattern.
All right, let's get practical with a little exercise. First, think way back. What were you obsessed with as a kid? Before the world started telling you what you should be doing. Second, try to pinpoint moments in your life when you completely lost track of time because you were so absorbed in something. That's called a flow state, and it is a massive flashing sign pointing right at your natural passions. And lastly, ask yourself this: what kinds of problems do you actually enjoy solving, even when they're tough? The answers here, those are your first coordinates on the map. And this brings us to a really crucial point. Self-reflection is amazing. It's the foundation, but it's only half the battle. A map is a fantastic tool, but it can't walk the path for you. You have to actually get up, open the door, and step out into the world to see if the map is accurate. And that leads us perfectly into our second method, looking outward. This is the active part. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's all about taking those clues from your inner map and using them to explore new territory, to experiment, to get your hands dirty, and to gather some real-world data about what really clicks for you. But hold on, exploring doesn't mean just trying a million random things and hoping for the best. You don't have to just throw spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. You can be really strategic about it. The question isn't just, what should I try? But maybe more importantly, what's the smartest way for me to try something right now? So here are two fantastic strategies. First, you could be a dabbler. This is perfect if you're just starting out. You take a weekend workshop, you read an intro book, you try a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You're casting a wide net. Or maybe you're ready to be an apprentice. This is when you pick one promising skill and you really commit. You go deep for a little while to see if the passion holds up. And here's the best part. With either one, there's no such thing as failure. There's only data. An experiment that fails just gave you a super valuable piece of information to update your map. Now, as you're out there dabbling or apprenticing, there's one tool that is absolutely essential. It's something we can sometimes shy away from, but it's crucial, and that's feedback. The truth is, we all have blind spots about ourselves. So seeing yourself through someone else's eyes, that isn't a critique. It's a gift that helps you see your map more clearly. So how do you get this so-called gift? Well, it's probably easier than you think. Try asking 3 people you trust a simple question. When have you seen me at my absolute best? Or find a mentor in a field you're curious about. Their insight is like a cheat code. You can also just get better at observing yourself. What went well, what didn't, and why. And hey, don't ignore those casual compliments. If 3 different people tell you you're great at calming people down, well, that's not a coincidence. That's data. Okay, so this is where we bring it all together. This was never about choosing one method over the other. It's about creating a cycle, a dynamic system. You look inward to draw the map, you look outward to explore the land, and then you use the feedback you get to go back and update your map. This is how you calibrate your inner compass and find your true north. And honestly, if you take away just one thing today, let it be this. Your true north, that direction that feels right, that pulls you forward, it's found in that loop, that constant dance between reflection and action. Your inner world gives your actions purpose, and your actions give your inner world clarity. One without the other, you're just spinning your wheels.
And I want to leave you with this idea. A compass doesn't tell you exactly where to go or what the final destination looks like. It just keeps you pointed in the right direction. Finding your talent isn't about reaching some finish line called success. It's about the ongoing journey of navigating, of discovering. The journey is the whole point.
So after all of this, there's really only one question that matters now. Looking at your inner map, thinking about the world of possibilities out there, what's one small, tiny, concrete step you can take, maybe even this week, to start moving? Your compass is pointing. It's time to take that first step.